I do have a challenge for you. They fainted. And you in here, you taking your time. It's 54 seconds.
Okay.
56.
What else is there?
All right, you got it. Under a minute.
Tony, is you cute? My love is pure. Tony, is you cute? My love is pure.
Show your love for Taquita Love. Comedy is cure.
So, Caitlin,
Yes.
we worked together for we did some TikTok videos.
TikToks. You're my star. You're my actress.
All right, you reached out to me and was like, the video was like 5 seconds.
It literally, I cast all these people in these videos, and the videos are 7 seconds long max.
I had a good time.
Did you?
And I did.
About that
And
today.
I was so happy because we had never worked together officially in the comedy world.
I know.
And then out of nowhere, you was like, "Hey, girl, what's up? Did you need a black girl?"
I knew you could do it. Well, I mean, I don't mean
So
to.
you some diversity.
It's a little bit of diversity, but it was also an age thing because they wanted like 30 to 35 or something. And so I was like, I knew, it's just like any casting, I have like a breakdown and I immediately thought of you. So
I was like, oh,
It wasn't-
I was like, she need a black friend. She need a black girl.
I always go to the comedians though. Like,
Okay,
I don't do
that's dope.
casting notices. I don't put out casting calls. I go straight to all my comic friends.
Okay, dope.
Because I know we all need money.
Of course.
So
Girl, you
we all
blessed
need
me.
money. Let me get you a couple $100 for the day to come and
You blessed me.
sit in the car for an hour. That's basically what it was.
Blessed me
Yeah.
royally.
I'm glad.
So I wanted to ask you just a little bit about your comedy journey. Where you from and how did you get started in the comedy field?
I'm originally from North Carolina, and I moved out here actually to pursue film. So I got my degree in film directing, which is why I make content now, and that's like my bag. But I was working at a certain comedy club. I don't know if I should name names.
You don't have to, but I know.
It's a pretty big comedy club.
And you was booking, right?
I wasn't booking. I was running their socials.
Okay.
And so I got this certain account up to close to 2 million followers, and it was doing really well, and that got a lot of attention on me and a lot of people paying attention. And my big thing was I was roasting a lot of people in the comments because everybody hates on comedians.
Okay.
And I didn't have any supervision, so I didn't know that I shouldn't maybe clap back. So I would just roast these motherfuckers. Especially the women. I have so short of a fuse for people talking shit about female comics.
Okay.
So when I would post a funny woman on the page and just sing all the hate for no reason, it would just make me really mad. So I would like roast the losers.
Oh, okay.
That got a lot of attention. A comedy writing teacher saw it. She offered to let me take her class for free. Started doing some like hosting.
Okay.
But it all was because I was working at that comedy club and I was just there and people just kept giving me opportunities and I just kept saying yes.
Okay.
And that just kept going and I'm still in it somehow.
Okay. Yeah. So when you started actually doing stand-up when?
2018, 2019 was my first book show.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So most of it was during a pandemic.
Okay.
And then, and then a strike. The strikes were happening, and then I ruptured my Achilles. So then I wasn't, it was more of like a sit down situation. So it's just been, I've had a lot of setbacks. It's a very challenging journey. I'm not going to lie, but
Okay.
Whenever things do work or you have a new bit that works out, I mean, that it's like a high, and you got to go back and get another hit.
Yeah, I loved. Y'all had an open mic. Where was it at the?
I've had
dispensary?
an open mic at the dispensary that was, it was at a weed shop basically. So everybody was smoking a lot of marijuana.
Yeah, I went there and I was like, I didn't come to get a contact high.
I know.
I was like, you ain't tell me it was a smoke out. I
She's like, I'm a nurse too. Like I can't.
I don't want to get a drop.
Yeah, that was, we had a hard time finding venues, and that venue was down to do it, so we gave it a try. I don't like high shows. I prefer the alcohol.
I just like regular alcohol. People get too irate.
That's true, and they like to talk to you, which is, I don't know where this phenomenon has started, where they think this is like a
Liquid courage.
oh, maybe that's what it is.
Be like, oh, I can talk back to you now.
I also think all the crowd work clips that we post online gives people this sense of like, oh, this is what stand-up comedy is. It's just
Right.
shooting the shit with everybody and it's all laid back. But when I'm up there like actually trying to tell jokes and people are interrupting, it's like,
Yeah, I don't know if it's I mean, for us, like in the urban community, like it's just a lot of like they want to talk back, they want to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what the experience is all about. It's kind of like, okay, we going out, but then it's like you try to make the the audience, they try to make the comedian sweat. It's like that. Show me you really funny. You know what I'm saying? So like I had to learn how to be okay with doing a set, but then like talking back to the audience. I was doing a joke about having hip surgery. Mm-hmm. And a lady in the audience started laughing real loud. I was like, why is that funny that I had hip surgery?
Yeah.
And it was like obnoxious. It was like broke the silence, the silence. Yeah. And she was like, she's like, because I had, girl, I had surgery. I'm like, so you know how painful it is. Yeah. It's like, you just want to relate.
You got to roll with it.
You just want to talk to somebody.
I get that. And you have to be way more like agile. Mm-hmm. And that's good. I mean, you've like clearly grown a really thick skin. There's been shows I'm sure you've been at, even we're at my show where like we had we had some mess going on at our show and you just rolled with it. That's
because I was high and I didn't want to be. I was like, I don't know what's
well, at least we were all high, at least we're all on something.
Well, what has been the height of your career in comedy so far? And it could be like not necessarily stand up, but just being in that world.
I had probably like the most recent thing where I felt like I earned it. When I was starting out at the club, I got booked on some really big shows that I had no business being on because I was running the social media account and stuff. And so like I did the main room at the Comedy Store and I've been doing stand up for like 6 months.
I can't stand you.
Well, first of all, I bombed. So you should not do things you're not ready for. That was a big lesson. I ate shit in front of everyone, sold out room in the main room. But this actually felt like I earned. I did get to go to, I got to open for Jay Larson in San Diego last year and do, 6 to 8 shows and got paid. And I had people coming up to take pictures with me afterwards. And it was just this thing where I was like scared I was afraid it was going to go away if I'm like acknowledge that this is happening.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, oh my God, this is happening. Like, it just seemed like it was a step forward for me. And, I got paid. That's always a win.
Anytime you get paid, you be like, look, when I get paid for shows, I'll call my mom and be like, I'll bump up the rate. So say if I get paid like $200 for like a feature or something like that, and I'm doing 15 minutes, so I'll call my mom and be like, like I got paid $800 an hour tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's just, they're like, oh, my baby doing good. So how much? I only worked 15 minutes. So
you should work in PR. That's a really good PR spin.
So that is definitely like when you feel like you like elevated to another level.
Yeah, it's scary at the same time because then it was like, oh, this isn't like I've been amateur this whole time, and there's a safety in that because I'm not an open micer, but I'm still a person who doesn't get paid. And so getting to a point where now the stakes seem to get higher. Yeah. And, and I actually shout out to Jay because he was a really good mentor in that moment. He gave me a lot of great feedback. Jay Larson was the comedian who had me open for him. And, I have a lot to learn. Like I still have a lot of growing to do. And so there's always challenges. It's fun though.
Oh, what's your goal? Is it, I don't want to say a goal, but what's the next goal? Like, that would be where you could be like, oh, dang, like I never thought I would be here.
Lately, I've been really feeling called to doing a one-woman show and actually kind of evolving from just stand up and just joke, and maybe finding a way to be more vulnerable and open and sharing more stuff that's not just, making fun of the pain. I also want to like actually talk about some stuff that might have hurt or whatever and show a little more of the full. Yeah, I want to get vulnerable a little bit more. And I'm aching for some more like what feels like art and not avoidance. Like a lot of stand up for me feels like I'm just joking and like, this is funny, but it's like I'm joking about something that still kind of stings a little. So I don't know. Right now, that's what I would like to do is maybe it's a one woman show, maybe a short film, but I'm just trying to figure out I need to expand this or move it into another corner somewhere or like try on a different hat for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I mean, stand up is still a love for me. I don't, when I started, I was doing 2 shows a night and now I'm doing like 1 show a week. So I got to
produce the show
and I was producing a show. It was really tough getting people to come out. It's fun.
Y'all had cupcakes.
We had cupcakes. You came for the Valentine show.
Yeah, and I was so happy. I was like, oh, they got cupcakes. I love me a cupcake. I love me a snack.
Yeah, I was trying to we're trying to build community and like we want people to come out and have fun and want to come back. And it's tough. Like LA is a tough city because there's so much cool stuff to be doing. So
dope. Yeah, I agree. my background's nursing.
Yes.
So everybody, if they don't know, it was like, people find out and be like, oh, she's a nurse comedian.
Yeah.
But I like to talk to my comedic guests and ask, if they have any unexpected trips to the emergency room. So do you have any unexpected trips to the emergency room? Crazy medical stories, mishaps?
Well, my friends make fun of me because I have like a punch card at urgent care. I'm at urgent care. Like I almost went this morning. So, because I like scratched my eye trying to get my contacts out.
Are you hypo?
I have health anxiety. Yeah, I have a lot of health anxiety. Like my mom went to nursing school. I call her at least every other day.
For simple shit?
Well, she tells me it's simple, but I'm like, this isn't simple. This is...
Okay. So what was
Say goodbye because it's over.
What was the last time you went to the emergency room? The way it sounded, it seems to be unnecessarily.
Yeah, all of it's unnecessary. But if it's something that was real, I mentioned earlier, I did rupture my Achilles at work. So that was one where I actually did have to go. I went to urgent care for that. I could have gone to the ER, but actually urgent care got me in a lot quicker.
Because they know you.
They know me. They're like, oh, it's Caitlin. I actually called and I was like, it's Caitlin. I just ruptured my Achilles, I think. Can I get in here?
Like we put pictures of your can on the wall.
I know.
Like,
I told them that because they're in Hollywood. They have all these pictures of celebrities. And I was like, can I bring in a headshot? But yeah, I did go to the emergency room. I thought I was like having a heart attack and it was a panic attack. That's a classic.
Yeah. What was your symptoms?
Heart palpitations and like chest pain and stuff that, I thought I just didn't know what was going on. This was like 8 years ago. Okay. Don't judge me. Went to the ER and they're like, you're fine.
You must have good insurance because, people don't go to the doctor if they can't afford it.
I do now. That's why, I went to ER. That was 8 years ago. I didn't have insurance. So I went I had a covered California or Obamacare or whatever.
Shout out Obama.
Thank God.
President.
Thank God. Because I don't know what I would have done otherwise, but yeah.
But if you're going to abuse it, I don't think you should have.
I went once. Okay. That was the only time. But now I have a real job with real insurance and I do have good insurance.
Oh, so are you still doing the TikTok?
I am. I work right across the street. The road.
Girl, okay.
Yeah. So I'm still doing.
What exactly do you do?
My big title is director of video, and it just is a fancy way for a fancy agency. I'm a content creator.
Okay. That's the best way to do it because you were getting paid.
I get paid, and I am in charge of a lot. I don't have the same client anymore, so now I make candy content. I make a lot of content for candy brands.
Okay.
So it's a different vibe, but it's fun. And every week it's a different video, a different brief, a different concept. So I'm always being like stimulated, which I like.
Okay. Now, would you say it's easy?
Yeah. Because people have real jobs. You have a real job. Okay. Like I go to work and I'm with my phone and I'm shooting funny videos. Like I totally know this is an easy, fun job and I'm very spoiled. Oh, very thankful.
Look at somebody taking accountability.
I'm very
like, my name is Caitlin. I'm spoiled.
I'm spoiled in this one department, maybe not with men, but like with like some other categories, maybe not so much. But yeah, I'm very spoiled with my job right now.
Okay. So how long does it take for you to create one video?
Depends on what it is. They've gotten a little more challenging lately. So I would say 2 weeks is like the turnaround for me. We pitch something, it gets greenlit. I have a week to shoot and then like 3 days to edit. So okay. It's very fast.
Do you edit too?
I do. Yeah, I do everything.
Okay, you do everything. Okay.
I do it all. I cast. Yeah.
I know. When y'all gonna need somebody like me again? I could use one of them little checks.
Just so you know, I do leave everyone's information with all that. We have a casting department. Okay. Yeah. So hopefully. I'm always trying. Yeah, you're in the system.
Hey, yeah, it's all good. I'm just talking shit.
But people really do. It's not necessarily something that translates if you've been an actress on camera or something and then go make TikToks. Not everybody can do that. Mm-hmm. So it is a specific skill. And you're good at it, so you should keep doing it.
I know. It was we shot like 8 hours for
a 5. We made 2 5-second videos, so.
It was good though. It was fun. Y'all can check it out. I'll link it in the video. And then also this is kind of off topic, but you are the jumpsuit queen.
I am. Yeah. I'm like a baby. I wear one pieces, just like a onesie all the time.
The easiest thing to get.
It is. I don't have to figure out what's going to match and what's going to work. And I'm lazy in a lot of this kind of stuff.
I know. And they look good on you all the time.
And it looks good, so it's like, I'm not going to complain.
Every time I see you, I'll be like, here's she another jumpsuit. And I was like, when you came in, I was like, okay.
I was like, wait, which ones hasn't she seen yet? I literally went in my closet and thought about it.
And I like the glasses. Okay,
scratched my eyeball this morning, so I had to wear my glasses.
I thought you was being fashionable.
Well, let's just roll with that. I'm being fashionable.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm so happy you came.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I always like to ask comedians, like, I think you probably already answered it. When people find out I'm a nurse, they like marvel. Oh, how do you do it? How do you do nursing and comedy? How can you sustain both? And it's hard. It's hard, but I mean, I feel like you find a balance, right?
Yeah.
But I always ask my guests, like, do you think that you could like survive like a day in a world as a nurse?
No, like in the most respectful way. I mean, you guys have shifts that go on and on and on. Am I wrong?
I mean, it just, you know what? It just depends. It depends. But I guess what I'm trying to get at is like, because there's a component of like, laughter is the best medicine. So,
Totally.
So with your TikTok videos and you're creating content, they're making people laugh.
Bedside manner, I would crush the bedside manner. Like, I think I would be really good at making people feel comfortable and safe, and like everything's going to be okay. Like, I'd be really reassuring, and then I'd leave the room and be like, I don't know what I'm doing. And, I'm good at lying to people, I guess, in that regard. But I don't think I could handle the long shifts, being on my feet all day.
Oh,
that's tough.
I feel you. Yeah,
that's really tough.
Oh, but
what kind of nursing are you in? I don't even know. Are you?
Well, you know what? Go ahead. Sorry.
No, that was it. I don't know what kind of nursing you do.
I have an extensive background. I started pediatric oncology, stem cell transplant.
Oh my God.
That's taking care of kids with cancer.
Yeah.
Also working with kids with sickle cell anemia. I've worked with NICU babies, case management for NICU. Pediatric GI case management. Girl, I've done it all. I mean, yeah. But I mean,
did that not break your heart?
Not at all. I mean, maybe because I don't have kids. So like, I think I may be disconnected from
probably healthy disconnect.
Yeah. From that kind of component. But for me, it's just like, going to take care,
yeah,
kids,
it's business.
They bounce back.
Yeah.
They fearless,
That probably helps.
The parents are the worst patients. The kids be fine. Like we could, wrap them up. We could, wrap them up, give them their shot, gone, and then they gonna eat a popsicle.
Yeah.
And then the parents, be
They're freaking out for the kids.
I'll be like, go sit down somewhere.
I'd be a helicopter parent for sure. I would.
I know. I mean, I think dog parent is the title for me. I'm like, for real, give me 2 more dogs.
Yeah.
In the backyard.
Yes.
I had a patient that was like about to code, a little baby, and like the baby was drinking, was breastfeeding, and I saw the baby stop breathing. Right. So I just took the baby from off the boob. Like I just took
right off the boob.
I was like, give me that baby. Get it. Just pull the back.
Oh my God.
And then we started doing like, like a cold blue, for the baby. And the mother was like, you should be freaking out, but I'm like, you ain't know that your baby wasn't breathing. You was right. She was, right here.
Right on the tit.
But that was my like hero moment. It was just like, I was like, for lack of better words, like, bitch, get out the way. And it was like, I was like, get out of here,
Get your boob out of here. That is crazy though. I mean, my adrenaline would have been pumping forever after that.
You get it done.
Yeah.
Just like if you get something on your desk and they be like, it's due, I have no idea how to do, you gonna figure it out.
I always use the excuse, this isn't child oncology or stem cell research or whatever. I'm always like, we're not curing cancer, guys. We're making TikToks.
You would be surprised at how much comedy content is helpful for people.
That is true. I actually do really believe in that.
Yeah, because my dad had a emergency surgery and wound up like losing 2 limbs. So he's in a pretty much wheelchair bound.
Yeah.
And for him, comedy is life for him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's at home all day. He looking through stuff. He's sending me memes, sending me TikTok.
Trying to connect with you too, which is like so special. I love that. Yeah.
But I do believe, you said you couldn't survive a day as a nurse, but I think you might know more in the medical field than you think you know.
Well, my health anxiety, I think so. Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Okay. It's gonna be a little trivia. I'm gonna put my lab coat on so it's real.
Okay. Cool.
Give me 1 second. I'm right back.
This is so embarrassing. I left my lab coat at home.
Back in business. What does high blood pressure put you at risk for?
Stroke?
Mm-hmm.
Heart attack?
Yeah.
Death. I don't know.
And also kidney disease.
Really?
Yeah, renal failure, that type of stuff.
Oh, well, it's stressful. So I guess that would probably have a stress on the body. That makes sense.
Just so you know, you can answer these questions however you want. Don't have to be correct. Don't stress out on like, oh, is it right? Just have fun with it.
Oh, this is good though. You're testing my knowledge.
What is the medical term for high blood pressure?
Oh, hyper something. Latin. I did take Latin. I don't hyper. What is it?
Tension.
Hypertension. 50% right.
You got it. What's one symptom of low blood sugar?
I'm getting pissed off and angry and yelling at everybody around me. That's how I know I need to eat. Symptoms of low. I'm guessing lightheaded and pissy.
I feel you. That's when you like hypoglycemic. Like I need to eat.
Yeah, but you're talking like we're now in an emergency situation.
Yeah, like with like insulin dependent.
Pale, probably. I'm thinking losing some color in your.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, shaky.
Shake.
I think shake is like the number one thing when you see people having like little tremors.
Yeah.
Low blood sugar.
Okay.
I got a very hard one for you. And I don't know if you're going to get it, but I hope you can figure this one out. What number do you call in a medical emergency?
Oh, man. I know this. It's 911. Hey. I was like, either she's going to be real and this is going to be actually hard.
You're going to save a life today.
Yeah.
One more. Okay. What does PPE stand for?
Personal protective equipment.
Girl, you've been in the urgent care a lot.
Yeah.
You know.
I remember that from the pandemic. Everybody was talking about PPE all the time, so that's how I remember that.
Oh well,
I listen. This is why I have anxiety because I know this information all the time.
Well, I think you might be able to survive a day in the life of. I do have a challenge for you.
Okay.
So I have some PPE.
Oh, okay.
And I want to see how fast it'll take for you to put it on.
Okay.
I'm just going to put it out here.
Oh, my.
You figure it out on your own.
Do you make everybody do this? Is this like a game that everybody gets to play?
Yes.
This is cool. This is smart. Whoever's idea this was is really... You should make content.
Oh, this is what we doing.
This is fun.
All right. I think you have everything that you need. And the name of the game is speed. So just think the faster you are, the quicker you get to a patient that's about to die if you don't go up in that room. Okay. So I'm going to time you. And start watch. Reset. Go. Okay.
Grandma's going to go. Grandma's on the line.
Okay, so your grandma now. Okay, so you love your grandma.
I don't want this grandma to die on me.
Okay, you quick with it.
She's got a good relationship with their grandma, right? And you don't want them to.
Okay.
My grandparents are dead, but
just like that.
Nobody was helpful. Nobody was helping.
Okay, so you're 22 seconds in. I feel like you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Where's the
25? Okay.
Oh,
30. Okay, so now the blood oxygen is gone. It's low. They about to pass out. They fainted. And you in here, you taking your time. You trying to put the booty on. I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm just going to risk infection for them. Because this isn't even going to...
Okay, now all the alarms going off right now. I mean, and they looking at like, where's the nurse? It's 54 seconds.
Okay,
56.
What else is there?
All right, you got it. Under a minute. I know. Okay, Caitlin, I'll see you.
Come on.
You saving lives. I need you to this camera right here.
Oh.
Tell people your name and how you did with the PPE challenge.
Y'all, I'm Caitlin Alyn, and I think I just crushed the PPE challenge. If I can, under a minute is good, right?
Oh, yeah, you did that.
I did that.
You did that. She did. Hey. Okay, now also tell people where they can find you.
Please find me on the internet. I'm Caitlin Alyn, Alyn, and that's on every TikTok, Instagram. No OnlyFans, so don't even try.
Hey, what's up? It's Taquita Love, y'all. It's season 2, and this is Comedy is the Cure. I'm here with my girl, Caitlin Alyn. Y'all don't want to miss this. I think she like is number 1 with the PPE challenge. A freaking flower in the urgent care. So if you see her, put your head down, act like you don't know her. It'll be like, next. She don't want nothing. I'll see y'all next time. They say laughter is the best medicine, but here, comedy is the cure. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Tony's a cute. My love is pure. Tony's a cute. My love is pure.
Show your love for Taquita